presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Atlanta Braves. Two great hitters. Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
For Boston, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
That is third.
Here's Mookie Betts. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So it's second and third with one gone now. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. At the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Acuna aboard here at first with nobody out. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. So striding in, Billy Hamilton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second here with nobody out. Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman. 2 on here with 1 man out. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
The first baseman.
Striding into the box, Freddie Freeman. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Soroka has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Bounce to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Chris Sale. Runner in scoring position with two gone. No balls and one strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Hit back up the middle.
Swanson brings it in.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Ender Inciarte. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now in the box, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. From the stretch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Flip of his glove for one. On to first as they... Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuna giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The center fielder, number 16.
Sacrifice attempt here. The throw will go to third. Oh, and a bad decision there as they won't get him at third.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he fouls this one off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up, and that's out number 1. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Number 2.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Three runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop. Digging in, Mike Soroka. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A ball and a strike.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Gone! So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of...
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And the throw from Martinez won't be in time. He's in safely at third.
The right fielder, number 9.
So stepping in, Billy Hamilton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts coming on. He's there and records the first out. And they will not try running on that arm. Wisely so, as he holds on tight with 1 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And now they've got the runner caught in a hot box as he thought about going home. And he will be tagged out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The first baseman.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Inciarte has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that means the pitcher hits next. Enter Chris Sale. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So coming to the plate, Freddie Freeman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. To short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Stepping up now, Tyler Flowers. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Hit in the air to straightaway center.
He settles under it, makes the catch.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The center fielder, number
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Benintendi.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Lifted in the air out to right. Hamilton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about.
And the throw to first is there. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Braves, the third baseman.
Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Mike.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Number 13.
Ready once again, Ronald Acuna. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And Pedroia will make the catch. Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Rafael Devers.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Behind 0-2 now. Freeman might try to make a play on it. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Next to hit will be The pitcher.
Number 41, Chris Sale.
Sean Newcomb takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Sean Newcomb.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting, right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Hamilton.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and 4-speed something the other way.
Here's another 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He'll try again, 1-2. And another foul ball. Liner towards second. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Albies rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as it's now a 2-run game. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Swanson.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 6-5 now.
Ready. Freeman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to first. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. Throw into third. Oh, and the decision to try it will backfire there as he's gone on a great throw from right.
The left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Ender Inciarte. Thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Tyler.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line towards center field. Oh, he couldn't make the play. And he is in there. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Now batting. Third.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Back here at SunTrust Park, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. On the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Donaldson with a sliding stop. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. Striding in for Boston, Mookie Betts, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Benintendi leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Donaldson fields it cleanly. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're
threw it right past him. A swing. Brian McCann will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 16, Brian McCann.
The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Benintendi is right there, 1 down. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
0-1, here's the pitch. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The right fielder,
trying to pick things up where we left. Ryan Brazier is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. From the stretch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The batter, number
Next
7.
will be the cleanup hitter, Dansby Swanson. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrist.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Anthony Swarzak has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Rafael.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bogaerts, the runner at second with 1 away. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Acuna giving chase. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Jackie Bradley Jr. will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a goal. Golden RBI.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Darren O'Day takes the mound to try to get out of this
Number
mess.
56.
There are 2 on with only 1 away.
O'Day.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Matt Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Barnes, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Last time through was a base hit.
Inciarte.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
Now
stepping in for the Braves, Tyler Flowers. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogaerts is able to get there. And 8 innings have come and gone now. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi is head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's 2 for 3. High in the air out to center field. Acuna is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Betts, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. Relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He has a 3 for 12 line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
The 0-2 once more. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Nick Markakis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Braves, number 22, Nick Markakis.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Devers gloves it. Pedroia on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victory.